Hello, my name is Mary Jo Holohan, and I'm a docent with the Cincinnati Art Museum. I'm here today with your bi-weekly dose of art from the museum. And today we'll be talking about Eric Fischl and his painting called Grief. Eric Fischl is all about presenting provocative content, and this painting is no exception. A little bit about Eric. He got his BFA from the California Institute of the Arts. He grew up in New York on Long Island and spent his high school years in Scottsdale, and then went to this institution. And then after that, he taught for several years at the College of Nova Scotia. The interesting thing about all of that is that he always was a figural painter. Yet at both those institutions, painting, and particularly figural painting, were an anathema in the 70s. It wasn't their view of art at the time. So he has said that he had to go back and study the old masters to learn how to present the human figure. Let's look at this particular work of art. It's like looking at a car crash. And you know you shouldn't be looking, but you just can't help yourself. Because it is so tightly cropped, the two figures are very close to us. And it feels like we are right there. We are a part of it. We could reach out our arm and see what we could do to help. We feel that close. The stones in the background also create that feeling as well, because they don't allow your eye to go anywhere. It's the dark sand at their feet, the stones in the back, and it forces you just to look at those two figures. There is water dripping off of the man. His face seems almost unintelligible because of the water that's dripping. You can also see it dripping off of his back, his arms, and his legs. We know that this event has happened now. We're kind of in the moment with this. I'd like you to look at the coloration of the two figures. The child is a ghostly white. And in fact, it reminds me a lot of El Greco and some of his paintings that he did in Spain. And then you look at the man, and his color is a warm white. And he's got a tan where his t-shirt has not covered him. And the contrast between the two are the contrast between life and death. And the rocks behind, they're dark. They reflect the feeling of the painting. What would it feel like if there was just a smooth sand dune behind them? Or the feeling of green trees behind them? It would be a different painting altogether. So he uses these rocks to focus us in. The rocks also, to me, give it a sense of more tragedy, like a rocky life, a rocky road. Things are not easy, and it's reinforcing how difficult this particular scene is. The pose of the two of them shows a strong sense of vulnerability. He is rendering the unthinkable, and he shows it not in a way that is heroic. He is showing not in a way where, the body is held out in front of him and they march along. This is vulnerable. The body is in his arms. The feet of the body are dragging in the sand. There is no real dignity and honor in this image. This is real life, and that's what he wanted to show you. He has said people are always off balance, starting to droop, starting to sit up, starting to turn. When those isolated movements were transported to canvas, the body language of the figures seemed to be more open to interpretation than ever. And that's kind of what he's done here. He's caught them mid-movement, mid-crouch. He's not standing, he's not kneeling, he is in between movement. And it allows him to create this very vulnerable sense between of the man. One thing I will leave you with, I look at this painting and it is all dark and very immediate except for the two figures who are light. But then I look at the light-colored trail of stones up the hillside. And I ask you, does that mean something to you? He could have painted them all the same colors. It wouldn't have made much of a difference. So is it a compositional purpose, or is there a meaning to it that he's trying to convey? So with that, I'll leave you with this painting, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you return to see more works from the Cincinnati Art Museum. Thank you.